Good morning, my friends. Today we have a cooking challenge. Since my kitchen is under construction, I'll show you a clip what's going on in there. But I still wanted to show you that even though we have no kitchen, we can still cook delicious dishes that can be done in one pot. Do it all. Today I'm going to introduce a new dish which is vegan because we are in the Great Fast. Our Easter is not this Sunday, the Sunday after. We're gonna cook something called Mujadara. Nowadays, if you go to San Francisco restaurants, you will find in a vegan places or restaurants that they have vegan choices on their menu, that this is one of the popular choices. And I thought I'm going to show you how to make it in one pot, because normally we use two pots to make that dish. But what it has is green lentils. So I have here 2 cups of green lentils that I have washed. I also have a little over a quarter of a cup of rice. You can use also burgol. You know, every region do it differently, but this is the version that I do and it's delicious. So it has rice, quarter to third of a cup. It has 1 onion chopped. We're gonna saute the onion in extra virgin olive oil. We're gonna cook them in water, which is double the amount. So I have here about 4.5 cups of water, because I have 2 cups of lentils times 2 is 4 for the lentils, and then I have the rice, quarter of a cup or a third of a cup, so I need to double that, so that's half a cup. So 4.5 cups of liquid that I'm gonna be cooking this delicious dish with. And the only spice we're using is salt. Try it and you're gonna be surprised how flavorful this dish is, even though it has such few ingredients. Let's get started. I'm gonna heat my pot until it's really hot. Into the heating pot, I'm gonna add about quarter of a cup of olive oil, extra virgin or olive oil. And that actually, essentially, this is the main flavor that will produce the great texture and flavor of this dish. Into this oil, I'm gonna cook the onions, but the onions we will cook until they are dark golden, not only a little saute. So, and that also adds a layer of flavor into this dish. Cook the onions until they are dark golden. To speed the cooking, we can add a little bit of salt, and that makes the water from the onion to come out and evaporate and cook the onion to that stage we want it to be much quicker. As you see, the onion is starting to turn color. It is still on the yellow side. I will wait until it's more reddish. And don't skip this step, because this is what's gonna give the flavor of the end result of this dish. This is part of the flavor that we are seeking to achieve. So it's turning. At this point it starts turning much faster, but this is the part that needs the most patience in this dish. Other than that, it's gonna be a snap to make. Now, at this point, I'm gonna add the lentils. If you wish, you can take it a little bit farther in color, but for the sake of the video and cooking faster, I'm gonna add the lentils, the rice, mix, add the water. When it comes to a boil, I'm gonna add the salt. I'm gonna add 1.5 teaspoons, a little bit more, 1.75 teaspoons of salt into this amount of lentils and rice. Make sure not to salt too much in the beginning, because if you taste the water after you put the salt, you're not gonna feel the saltiness, but the lentils show the salt after it's cooked. So we'll start with that amount of salt, and we'll turn the heat to low, and we will cover and we will let it cook until all the liquids are absorbed and the lentils get tender. And that is the dish. Now that it's starting to boil, I'm gonna add the salt, which I measured here. Little mix, bring it back to a boil. I'll cover and I will reduce the heat to low. Let it cook until all the liquid is absorbed and the lentils got tender, and that will be the dish. It's gonna take about half an hour or so, plus or minus. You look at it, and when it's finished, I'll show you how to serve it. And it's really good with cucumber and tomato salad with lots of parsley, lemon juice, and olive oil. It goes really nice as a side dish to this delicious mujadara. As you see, I have most of my furniture covered. We have sealed the kitchen area from the living area. My living room and kitchen area, which is under construction. I'll be showing you the kitchen as soon as it finishes. I'm really excited for it to happen soon. Now it's about half an hour later. The liquids have absorbed. The lentils, it's soft and cooked. It's all done. So we'll turn it off. Now at this point, it's ready to be served. And all those olive oil vegan dishes, they're better when they cool down a little bit and they're more like room temperature rather than piping hot out of the stove. Just for your knowledge. So in my family, my father actually used to like it, God bless his soul, used to like it the next day. Because it just, the flavors get a lot better with time. So when you dish it, you can do this, and then many people drizzle a little bit fresh olive oil on top. That also adds another layer of freshness into the dish. And any fresh salad is gonna be good, but traditionally they like it with cucumber and tomato salads with mint and parsley in it, and lemon juice and olive oil vinaigrette. So kids, they love to eat it with yogurt as well. So you can pair it with the things that you like, and it is delicious as is.